Into Monday, that's when our temperatures drop off. But overall, we're staying mild on Saturday and into early Sunday. We're talking about 15 to 20 degrees above normal. Then we have rain and snow moving in. Going to start seeing those rain showers by late Saturday night. On and off showers throughout the day on Sunday. By late Sunday night, we transition over to a rain-snow mix as that colder air starts to move in. And then we should see some light snow as we head into the overnight hours and early Monday. Possibility of some light accumulation from that as well. Cold air is going to be back as well. After that cold front sweeps through, those temperatures are going to be dropping below to near normal for a lot of this week. And then we have a reinforcement of that colder air as we hit onto New Year's Day. Back into the upper teens for our daytime highs. Today, not a lot of sunshine, 0% of our total sunshine, but that didn't inhibit our warming. Still well above normal. 47 was the high at O'Hare. Normally we're right around 34 this time of year. Few spots to the south even reached into the upper 50s. We hit 58 at Herscher, 56 at Kankakee, and 56 in Streator today. And that's because that cold front just really took its time as it moved across the region, only reached those lower, or I should say those southern locations by the late afternoon hours. So those spots had all day to warm up. We had a southerly flow earlier today, which helped those temperatures reach into the upper 50s. Now we're into the 40s and 30s tonight. 37 in Waukegan, 40 right now at O'Hare, 39 in Wheaton, and 41 at Midway. More of a northwesterly wind in place tonight, so we're drawing in that cooler and drier air from the north. Winds right now about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Gusts today have been up to about 20 to 25 miles per hour. What's going to happen next for us? We're going to build in some fog, a dense fog advisory just out of our region right now, right across Iowa, but we're starting to see that fog develop, and that's expecting to continue to expand to the east tonight. And that's because we have those warmer air temps, and then we have that cold ground still and light winds. So that's really the recipe for when we see fog developing, especially out ahead of a warm front, which is going to push through before that cold front as we head through the day Saturday. What we're doing right now, building in those clouds ahead of that system. We do have few other disturbances that we're keeping an eye on across the country that could impact travel depending on where you're going. We have this system moving across the northeast that's bringing rain, snow, and freezing rain. We also have that atmospheric river system out to the west that's impacting northern California and up into the Pacific Northwest as well as the Rockies. All of those locations under some type of watch or warning tonight. We have winter storm warnings, snow squall warnings as well, and also winter weather advisories. An extreme cold warning also in effect for portions of Montana tonight. So everyone is dealing with a little bit of something. We are sort of in that high pressure pocket of air where we're seeing those drier and calmer conditions, but that's going to change for us as we head through the weekend. Tomorrow morning, waking up with some dense fog possible across the area, and then we're going to hang on to that cloud coverage throughout the day. Temperature is going to be well above normal, so we're going to see more of that southeasterly wind in place tomorrow, helping our temperatures again climb into the upper 40s. Low 50s expected on Sunday. Locations to the south might even see a 60 degree in there, just as we continue to see those temperatures climbing throughout the day. Really very dependent on when that cold front sweeps through. Once it does, those temperatures are going to plummet. By Monday, most of us are going to be into the low to mid 20s, and we're staying pretty chilly for the rest of the week. Looking ahead to Sunday, here's what we're expecting. That low is going to track in, pushing in that rainfall out ahead of it. Might even see a few isolated thunderstorms. We're under a marginal risk along I-80 and to the south of seeing some strong wind gusts if any thunderstorms do develop with that system. The tail end of that system, colder air moves in, and that also brings us some light snow showers. Temperatures tonight into the upper 30s, cloudy with those areas of fog developing during the overnight hours. Tomorrow, we're into the upper 40s. Cloudy, still fairly mild and breezy with those winds gusting up to about 25 miles per hour out of the southeast. By Sunday afternoon, we transition. We start to see that colder air move in, but early in the day, a lot of us are going to reach into the low to mid 50s, possibly even upper 50s and low 60s across our southern counties. Expecting scattered rain showers throughout the day, eventually mixing in with that snow and then transitioning over to just snow showers by the overnight hours and into the day on Monday. A lot of the models showing maybe a ½ inch to an inch of snowfall accumulation on Monday. Of course, we're still a few days out, so that could change, but right now expecting some minor accumulation. Highs on Monday into the 20s, and then we're staying in the 20s and 30s through Wednesday, and then New Year's Day, we drop sub-zero wind chills, air temperatures into the teens, and another quick hit of light snow showers for New Year's